What's up YouTube, how you doing? This is Mr. Tybox123 and in this video I'm going to be bringing you my review of this, the Porsche designed P'9981 BlackBerry phone. Now obviously this is a very expensive phone. It's kind of for those people who want a device that not many other people are going to have, not only because of the price tag but also because of the fact that they have a very limited availability. Now this phone is going to set you back about $2,500 in the States or about £1,500 in the UK, although for certain BBM pins I have seen them rise quite considerably if they've got a kind of particularly attractive BBM pin, for example. Now like I say, Porsche really have had their way with this phone. They've completely redesigned it from what is a similar phone, which is the BlackBerry Bold 9900. Now I absolutely love the Bold 9900. I use it all the time. I actually run one of my businesses completely from the Bold 9900 and I think it's an absolutely fantastic device. But you can pick this up probably without a contract for about £500, which is a significant difference between this and the P'9981. But like I say, you're not going to have that exclusivity that you do get with the Porsche designed BlackBerry. Now before we start, I'll just say the Porsche designed BlackBerry comes with a really nice little docking station. It's got the same style to it as the phone itself, but it doesn't come with a case. Now when I did the unboxing, I was particularly disappointed that it didn't come with one of these kind of nice cases that the BlackBerry Bold 9900 comes with. I think it really would have kind of just added that little bit of extra value to it like the 9900 has, but we haven't got it. We did get a dock, which is a nice little feature. Does look nice on the desk. Let's have a look at what Porsche have actually done in terms of the design, and we'll have a little bit of a comparison to the Bold 9900. Now first of all, the keypad. We've no longer got the curved keypad. This is literally completely straight and they've redesigned the keys altogether. Now I was a bit worried about how functional these actual buttons would be, but having used it, it's actually just as usable and just as fast as the keypad on the Bold 9900, so no problem there whatsoever. Got the normal BlackBerry buttons along the front, along with a kind of touch sensitive joypad which allows you to navigate your way around the operating system. Now also in terms of the design, it's got this beautiful stainless steel, polished stainless steel or chrome bezel that runs all the way around the outside of the device, and then on the back of the device I actually thought this was a plastic cover, but it's actually got a very thin layer of leather over the top of it, and if you give it the sniff test you can actually smell that. Now the stand or the dock has got that same leather on the outside of it as well, so that, again, that's a nice touch to kind of keep in line with the design of the phone itself. Now if we have a look on the back, we've got the P'9981 logo embezzled into a nice little plate on the back of the device. We've got the standard 5 megapixel camera capable of recording HD 720p, and we've also got the LED flash, which again you'll find on all of the latest range of BlackBerry phones. On the top we've got the standby and the lock button as well, nice in the same kind of chrome that the bezel has got as well. And then on the side we've got the volume up down buttons, or the track next and previous, and we've also got the play pause button there in the middle as well. We've also got the camera button as well as a shortcut button here on the side, and again all the buttons are still in that polished stainless steel or chrome kind of look and feel. On the bottom we've got the loudspeaker along with the 2 points for the docking station as well, and then on the other side we've got the micro USB along with a 3.5mm headphone jack. Now on the front we've got a 2.8-inch screen. This is completely touch sensitive and it's got a great pixel density as well of about 261 ppi. Now when you actually look at the screen itself, as you can see here, they've actually redesigned all of the icons as well, so they're now completely different to what you would find typically on OS 7, which is BlackBerry's latest operating system, until we get OS 10, which should be coming out later on in the year. Now as for the icons themselves, I don't particularly like them. I love the styling of the phone. I think the phone is absolutely fantastic looking. A lot of you will hate it, a lot of you will love it. It's definitely a kind of love or hate phone, but I really like the design of the phone. I do not like the design of the kind of icons. Now, one reason for that is because they look dated. They don't look kind of futuristic-y like I think the phone does. and they're also very difficult to determine the difference at a glance as well. So when you're quickly, you know, looking for a particular icon to press to go into the browser or email or whatever the case may be, you can't see it straight off, which for me is a bit of a pain. I'm not quite sure whether you can change the theme for it or not. Maybe you can, but then you're, you know, taking away some of the stuff that Porsche have designed for you, which you're obviously investing a lot of money in if you were to go for this phone in the first place. Now, in terms of the operating system, like I said, it's OS 7, same across the board for all of the BlackBerry devices until we get that new operating system later on in the year, OS 10. It's a nice operating system to use. The touchscreen definitely adds to it and makes it kind of a lot more flexible when you're doing certain things. Email, absolutely fantastic on the BlackBerry, you can't knock it. It's got that enterprise integration as well if you've got a BES server, for example. And also the social networking on the BlackBerry, I think is probably the best social networking on any device out there. You get that central feed and you can very, very quickly navigate between Facebook, Twitter, BBM, etc. Also, obviously, with the BlackBerry operating system, you get BBM, which undoubtedly is the best messaging platform that's out there at the moment. It's just a shame it's kind of not cross-device. The screen itself, very good clarity, very good pixel density. Like I say, you can really see things nice and clearly. It's an LED display, so the viewing angles aren't quite as good as they would be if it was like an AMOLED display, for example. But all in all, I really like this phone. I mean, there's no way in the world that I would go out and pay £1,500 for it. I think that's just excessive when you could probably have, you know, an iPad, an iPhone, and maybe even something else as well for the same money. But then this phone's, you know, not the kind of phone that I would buy. If you do want a phone that is going to be obviously completely exclusive, very few people are going to have this phone, or you've got maybe a Porsche and you want the phone that ties in with the Porsche in terms of the design, you know, or you just want the top of the range BlackBerry, I don't know, then, you know, this phone would be the phone for you. For me, it's just too much money for the styling that Porsche have added on. I understand why they've done it, and Porsche probably take a cut of the percentage in terms of the sales as well in order to, you know, for it to have hit that price tag. But for me, I've loved having this phone. If I had it for free, I would absolutely love to keep it, and I would actually use it instead of my BlackBerry Bold 9900. But I don't think I can justify going out and spending that kind of money on it. Unless I had an unlimited supply of money and I wanted a BlackBerry, then obviously this would be the one to get. Anyway guys, that's my review of the BlackBerry P'9981 Porsche designed. Like I say, it's a love it or hate it phone. Let me know whether you guys love it or hate it. And thanks very much for watching. Please do hit that like button. Don't hit dislike just because you don't like the phone. Hit the like button because you like the video. Anyway guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you all in the next one.